Yo, we are back. Boy, oh boy, am I glad to be back. I am your host, Lexx Black. You're tuning into my show, Midnight Arcade, episode 16. I'm glad you're here. And be sure, before you do anything else, to like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell icon to be notified for whenever I drop that new heat. You heard? Yes, sir. Just to know, okay, I am a one-man show. Just one, okay? And I, of course, write, produce, film, compose the music, design the graphics, and do the editing of the show all by myself, okay? And that's only for this show. I'm also a creator in other arenas as well, so yeah. Creative burnout for me is more likely to happen more often than not. So I sincerely apologize for the mini hiatus I took between episodes 15 and this episode 16. It happens, but I want to make sure I'm 100% for you guys, so I will take the time whenever necessary to fall back so that I can come back stronger. Pause, but never stop. You heard? Cool. So with that out of the way, there's no better way to ease back into the swing of things than to do an episode with the bread and butter. You guessed it. We're going to be talking about Boruto Chapter 69, guys, but we won't do that until after the jump.
3, 2, 1, go!
All right, let's get to the shits, man. We left off at the end of chapter 68 where the big bad enters the scene. Ada pops out. Amado's shocked. Shikamaru shocked. What does Delta do? Look for the smoke. Immediately on sight, all right? She does it with an attitude befitting of her ill-tempered self, which I've come to grow to love, especially now that she's pro-Konoha, right? Anyway, her attacks fall short, much to everyone's shock. Shikamaru, being the sharp guy that he is, immediately contacts Ino to call for reinforcements. Then we skip to another scene, right when we get to the thick of things. So meanwhile, there's a lot of insignificant banter and conversation between the leftovers of the Next Gen Team 7. Yeah, I said it. Look. Let's be real, their character development has been pure fodder to these writers, especially in the manga iteration, alright? Sometimes I really wonder what the hell they're even doing being included there in the overall plot. Look, I'm just saying what a lot of people are already thinking, right? I got to. So Sasuke comes back to sit with Boruto to go over how Kawaki killed the shit out of Boruto and how Sasuke feels like he kind of failed Boruto as a teacher. And Boruto brushes this off and they chat some more before Sasuke bestows his original Konoha headband with the line across the leaf logo. That original headband, that one. And he gives it to Boruto for good, much to Boruto's delight. Meanwhile, Sarada, I don't know how to pronounce. Correct me in the comment section, guys. She laments the special bond her teammate has with her own father. Sorry, Sarada. Can't be helped when you don't have the proverbial plot armor, man. It can't be helped. You gotta fall in line, man. It's all that it is. Back to Hokage Naruto. Kawaki finally awakens from his coma-like state. The two begin to have a discussion about things when Ino telepathically interrupts the conversation to let them know shit just got real, okay? Sasuke also got the warning, and clearly good Ishiki 2.0, aka Kawaki, was already ready to get down with the shits, looking for the smoke, because you can see, if I'm not mistaken, guys, but correct me if I'm wrong in the comment section, but it seemed like his dojutsu formed as soon as he looked at his karma, like he sensed the danger and he wanted to, thrust himself directly into it, right? So back at Amado's lab, Shikamaru is showing why he's one of the realest, and he's putting up a pretty damn good fight resisting Ada. We're gonna get to that. And it even seems like Ada gained some respect for Shikamaru because of it. She clearly did not expect to meet as much resistance from anyone that wasn't Otsutsuki. You dig? Shikamaru quickly figured out that that something was very, very wrong and had Ino connect him to Amado. And then we find out that Ada has been gifted by the Boruto writing gods with a jutsu that's so damn powerful that you just can't resist it. Like literally, literally. All right, you heard it first here. It's a jutsu I like to call charm no jutsu.
Charm no jutsu.
Charm no jutsu. Yeah, fucking charm no jutsu. Amado then tells Shikamaru that charm no jutsu, which is actually named enchantment. I'm not that far off, right? But charm no jutsu is nigh unstoppable, right? It explains why Ada was able to stop Delta's attack. Not because Ada's some master combatant, not because she has some serious genjutsu or some awesome ninpo, not because she has like insanely fast reaction time or she's a lightning timer. She doesn't, no. Ada stopped Delta's vicious attack with her charm. With her charm. You gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me. And how the hell did her charm get Delta, who, if I'm not mistaken, is a robot, so sexually aroused that she halted her attack? Like, isn't Delta a robot? How does a computer get sexually aroused? Please make it make sense. Somebody in the comment section, make it make sense. I'll wait. And to make matters more ridiculous, Amado explains that Ada cannot control Charm no Jutsu at all. And the only way that the effect wears off is if she dies. Are you kidding me? What's up, guys? So while I'm cooling down from fuming about the absurdities of this chapter of Boruto, I figured I'd insert a quick commercial break to talk about something super random. Batman, one of the greatest superheroes of all time, a mere man in a cowl with insurmountable skill, intellect, and indomitable will, who regularly takes down aliens and superhumans on the regular, cause he's the goddamn Batman. But those descriptions of him do him no justice. Look, here's my point. Think about all the things that Batman does, his capabilities, his tech, his awesome fighting style and tactics, and imagine just for a second how cool it would be if the damned Batman had Attack on Titan ODM gear as part of his arsenal. Think about it. It's not that far-fetched. He's already using his grappling guns to amazing and ingenious effect. He already has his cape that allows him to glide from rooftop to rooftop. So imagine how he could really wreck shop with ODM gear and how it would do for his already impressive combat capabilities and mobilities. I don't know, guys, just something random to think about. Anyway, do y'all see why I rage at these writers every chance that I get? Nearly every episode of mine on my channel, I'm raging at these writers because there's just so much redundancy and laziness, and it's just, sometimes I feel like they're just spitting in our faces. You know what I mean? I'm not rolling. I'm not rolling. Anyway, now that Shikamaru is armed with the new information that Amado gave him, he clearly doesn't share the same frustration that I do, right? In fact, he's actually relieved, much to my shock. But simultaneously, his shadow possession jutsu is weakening by the second, and though he's really putting up a valiant effort through sheer force of will to resist Ada, he's slowly succumbing to her freaking charm no jutsu, right? So shadow possession finally fails and frees Cody boy. And that raggedy bitch.
You raggedy bitch.
That motherfucker had the audacity to take some time to stretch after he got freed from his shadow possession jutsu. Like, in the midst of all this man thought it was cool to stretch. What an arrogant asshole. Anyway, so he rushed Amado, right, and tried to force the password out of him to release his limiters. For good measure, he sticks a claw into a cluster of nerves in Amado's shoulder, and that man starts crooning in pain. Ouch, ouch, ouch. Shikamaru doesn't hesitate though and asks Ada, like, what the hell is your motivation? Like, what are you doing here? And to me, I'm looking at it, I'm like, okay, my guy's already playing mind games with her, and I love it. I'm loving it. The real Shikamaru is back, not this irrational idiot that these writers have been writing into his character that just makes zero sense, right? This is the sharp dude, the one with the over-the-top IQ. Anyway, he's so damn sharp, and I hope it pays off. So he asks her, like, what's your motivation, man? Like, what are you doing all this for? And her stupid ass gonna come, she's gonna come right out and say, oh, it's because I like Kawaki. And like, Okay, like we already knew this because we as the readers were made privy to that a couple chapters ago at the hideout where Bug was at and all that stuff, where she made it pretty clear and let it be known that, oh yeah, anybody that isn't Otsutsuki I want to talk to, or anybody that is Otsutsuki I want to talk to, because they can resist the charm and I can tell if they're really real and if they really like me for me and not because they're getting possessed by my charm no jutsu. So we have been made privy to this information, but still reading it and seeing it take place in action in real time as you're reading the chapter, it's still fucking absurd. It's still absurd to me. It's absolutely absurd. Like, it just, it's amazing. So Ada legit only admits that she's going along with all of this. The sacrifice for the 10 tails, yada, 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 so the chakra tree can grow, so that they can absorb and take the fruit and drain the planet and kill everybody on there. Don't give a fuck about human life at all. They just want the damn chakra fruit and then they move on to the next planet. That, all of that, you know, the destruction of the world because she likes Kawaki. Again, guys, you gotta make it make sense. And I'm not meaning you, I mean the writers, man. Fisticuffs. So tell me something, Ada, right? When the world dies because of you and Code, how are you gonna enjoy any kind of functional relationship with Kawaki? What are you guys gonna do? Like, anyway, Shikamaru continues his mind games, right? And he's reading the situation, like, right on point. And he's like, well, if you really like dude, right? Why not get down with the team, man? Drop this loser Code over here, right? Much to Ada and pretty much everyone else's shock, including me. I was like, okay, I was not expecting that, but that's what you get when you deal with the real. Oh, man, amazing move by Shikamaru. That's why he's one of the dopest. The flexibility to use that big brain of his to think outside the box in the thick of the moment is truly impressive. Will it actually work? That remains to be seen, guys. That remains to be seen. I'll be tuning in like the rest of y'all, you heard? But this was just a short episode. In closing, look, to be honest, guys, I'm not gonna stop railing against these writers because to me, in my personal opinion, they seem to be getting worse and worse in different ways every time out with every chapter. It's not, they don't get worse in the same ways every time to me. And that's bad, right? Like, they're specializing in getting worse across the board. And this kind of leads me to my next point, right? Focus on Exhibit A. Episode 217 of Boruto and episode 477 of Naruto Shippuden are now both tied for being the highest rated episodes in the franchise with a 9.7 out of 10. Both of these episodes are tied for being the highest rated episodes in franchise history. What do both of these episodes have in common? Naruto and Sasuke in action without being nerfed, doing what the fans really want to see them do. The OGs throwing hands, displaying the amazing and incredible abilities that we have all watched them work so hard to attain over these long 20 years or so, right? There is very little, in my personal estimation, that Boruto himself can do or be to match or exceed the greatness that these two core characters have in what they have done and what they will do and what they've already accomplished, okay? You can't copy impact, bro. You can't copy that. That shit is earned, all right? Not from some cheap knockoff bullshit, all right? And that essentially sums up how I feel about the Boruto series, man. Most people clearly only watch it to see if the cats who they grew up on, grew to love, and grew attached to are gonna get busy with the fisticuffs, all right? That's just the reality of the situation. And if I'm wrong, correct me in the comment section. But it's why I never understood why they, you know what? Forget about it, never mind. Because the reality is I'm gonna tune in every chapter in hopes that maybe, just maybe, that these writers will take the hint from that data and bring the spotlight back on the real, where it should have been all along. But that's all I got for today, guys. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell icon to be notified for whenever I drop that new heat. This is Midnight Arcade, episode 16. Let me know what you guys think of what you think is gonna happen in the next chapter. You have any predictions, you have any thoughts, whatever. Let me know. I am your host, Lexx Black, and until next time, I'm out.